Hi guys, welcome to the Video Games Awesome.
I'm anxious to see us change into this. Is there a mirror in here?
No, just a picture of Mummy.
Damn it.
It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift.
There was nothing in there?
Elizabeth's mind works in old paper.
Yeah.
It's all old paper in her head.
I think it's really pretty. I think her mind is beautiful.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship.
Dude.
Stock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
I'm back, motherfuckers, and this time I got plasmids. That's right.
Yeah.
Your vigor's bedamned. I got.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare.
That's a really big paperweight. 40 tons. Talk about overkill.
Oh, this.
Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
That was it? That's all we get to do?
So taking that, does that somehow hurt the airship? Does that enter in somehow to the last, like, into Infinite? Was Elizabeth here and
They
did
plan on handling Atlas. He ain't just some spliced up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Yeah, but he was getting paid.
Yeah, he was wiping away debt, dude.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What?
God damn you, Suchong.
Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
You want to see my
Such more
booty?
than something as simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for Suchong. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
God damn it.
Should have seen that one coming.
Well, I did want to stay here
Yeah,
longer.
I guess we're headed back into Infinite.
Pardon me.
Ironsides.
Uh-oh, watch your butt. Watch your butt.
Generate a bullet-snatching shield.
Oh, yeah.
Place this ammo into your gun. Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
Kiss!
We won't.
How do you know that?
Kiss!
True. They didn't run into each other, so. Would you kiss yourself?
No. Well, if I was Elizabeth, I would, but. No, that wouldn't kiss me. Maybe a blowjob.
That is smart thinking.
What the?
You smart lady, you fine.
Yeah, Suchong's voice actor's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was missing. It had a big leg coming out
Yeah,
of it.
how are we supposed to see it?
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy.
Oh,
I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
orchestra that follows the twins
and a famous
around.
man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop.
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more,
Your part in the play.
or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself?
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I feel like it relates somehow to something that Fitzgerald did in the first game to Elizabeth, but I just can't remember what their relation was, Fitzgerald and Elizabeth.
Isn't it Fitzroy?
Fitzroy, whatever. Same thing. Exactly the same thing.
I know.
Remember the scissors? No. Did...
Vaguely, actually.
No. Wait, did Elizabeth hold scissors to Fitzroy's neck?
Fitzroy was gonna kill the kid and Elizabeth had to save her. So Elizabeth killed
What kid?
Fitzroy.
But what kid? I don't remember a kid.
Held hostage a boy.
Oh, a little boy? Oh yeah, so I remember some little wiener. Yeah, I do remember a little wiener. Elizabeth, save me. Or something like that, right?
I think that's how it went down. Yeah. I just had forgotten about that.
What was the importance of the little boy? Like, why?
Yeah, why did we care about him?
Say it. Long live Daisy Fitzroy. Long live the Vox Populi. The cause justifies all actions against us. It is our time to
Again?
serve.
Like you mean it.
Long
Kill her! Long live Daisy!
Who's fighting
I don't
who?
know.
Come!
They're fighting. This guy's. I think
Kill your oppressor!
Business.
they're shooting.
They're just shooting willy-nilly.
Come out, come out!
Oh yeah.
Who done this? Something's going on. I'll find the piggy!
Going invisible's pretty OP.
Yeah, it's awesome. These guys walk around like
I
splicers.
can smell ya. You're a fear. Still breathing.
Snoring.
He's just sleepy. What? Why did I never sing while on these? Missed opportunity, Booker. I could go over there now. I could stay here and look around. I don't think there's anything else here for me. Yeah, I think it's time to go over to the other side, the other ship.
Okay. searching like every nook and cranny with my eyeballs.
Oh, never mind. Supposed to stay over there, I think. The fuck is Fink's lab?
Was it through that door?
What the fuck?
Yeah, like in there.
Oh, you think... That's a passable door? Oh, you could have fooled me. That did not look like a door you could walk through. It was so dark and dull. Isn't this the game that made it so that gold doors is what you go through or something? Or was that another game I'm
No,
thinking
that
of?
was, I think, that was No, I can't remember.
You gonna answer for this, girl?
How do they always know I'm a
I
girl?
was just gonna ask that.
I'll find her.
South Park.
No, there was something recent, a serious game that like glowing doors were very specific. I feel like it was this. Whatever.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day.
It might just be dead bodies, Fitzroy.
How many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence
Yep,
begets
I think this is
violence,
where the
I know
smell's
this.
coming from.
Yeah, dude.
I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay to hand?
How much money? 56? How many of these do I need? 4 of 4. I'm gonna save.
Okay.
Doesn't look like anything in here. Okay. What happened here? Jeez.
Jeremiah Fink.
This is private quarters. He was the enterprising, like, see the fontaine of his world? Yeah, he's...
Fink.
Yeah. Him and his brother.
That's not gonna work. Better take a closer look at that clock.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual wiring. We just gotta find that.
Find the clock
Sure
key.
seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, he was more like this Suchong of Colombia. Because Fink and Suchong were talking to each other.
But Fink is more like... Sushong's more like an evil Tesla, whereas Fink is more like a normal Edison.
Maybe.
Because Edison's the business, Fink's more of a businessman, Sushong's a scientist. Sushong didn't seem to have as much of a business sense, even though he did have some, it seemed.
Yeah.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Colombia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
Something about traveling back to the world in which you died makes it so that you lose your abilities, it sounds like.
Yeah.
We've got the clock key.
That's what that definitely sounded like.
Whoa, that's a lot of torque in those arms.
Yeah, man.
You've been working out, Elizabeth. She did it like it was no big deal either. Drunk Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't that happen in the story? It should have. It would have been good. I'm still sad that they took out the scene from E3 where she puts on the Abraham Lincoln head and like acts silly. They just completely took that entire scene away.
Yeah, totally. Oh shit, we're full? We're gonna have to remember that's here.
What? The one in the chick in the middle's pretty hot. Larceny, you old shyster. Sure, to impress the rubes. You give the sales pitch, I'll provide the snake oil.
So that one's Comstock in the middle?
I think that these are supposed to be real men, Beck. I
No,
think this one's
no.
Washington. I think this one is the guy who invented lightning. And this is Jefferson?
Look down. Does it say their names or anything?
What the fuck? No, that's just the name of the untold rewards await the faithful in eternity. That's just
Okay,
his
it
quote.
was.
Washington Franklin Jefferson. Yeah, the guy who invented lightning.
Yeah. I remember that being a thing in the previous games.
So, Americans, how much Canadian history do you know?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. We know both. You know nothing. Here we go.
They probably know their own.
Torque! Actually, we probably know better of their history because we learned the truth instead of the glamorized version of American history.
Might be true. You burnt down our White House. Or something.
Thomas Jefferson was a great man who rode Davy Crockett across the land, destroying the red man.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
So, Fink realized that making drinkables was a bad idea. However, going down into the sea to get the sea slugs and Adam was also a bad idea.
Yeah.
Kinetoscope seized from the graveyard shift bar.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we're all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Is that all of that real art from the weird shit inside churches?
I don't know, man.
I didn't recognize those as famous pieces. It looked like it might have been made in the style of those old crazy bits, but they could have been real too.
One of them looked like a Dark Souls 2 baddie.
I'm sure a lot of video game baddie designers got inspiration from the old... Like, what era was that in which those types were drawn?
I don't know. They're not around, like, inside the churches.
It used to be probably, though. Like,
Probably.
not modern churches, of course, they would have gotten rid of them. So I got what from in there? Adjust the clock now. Okay.
What did we get in there? We just got, like, a recording?
Yeah.
How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Oh, I think those drawings came from before the 1700s, guys. That shit's like way back.
The Dark Age.
I'm picturing like, you know, Spanish Inquisition days. Or is that the 1700s?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's one thing they don't teach us enough of in Canada. It's European history.
That's true.
They just teach us useless
Unless we're
Canadian
associated.
history.
Yeah.
The worst history. The history no one cares about.
I care. It's
And
all about my people.
all the explorers looking for the Northwest Passage. Who gives a fuck? Hey, spoilers. None of them found it.
You either an imposter or a ghost. My Book of the Wit was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children.
I think that you could have seen me.
Look, are you there?
Meh.
I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker,
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Then why'd you drown him? It wasn't Booker's fault. He was pre-Comstock. He tried his best. Seems to me that the game has multiple messages, but one of them... What?
Death.
Well, I just feel like restarting that, because how? I landed light. I was dead anyway. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't
What
know.
shot me? I think even though I landed light, I think I jumped into the...
Free from the yoke. The Wit knew the price and paid it willingly.
Whoa, if you don't die, you miss out on some stuff.
One day asking me. So far, their counsel has served me well. Served the revolution well. If a bullet takes me, so be it.
Cool that they added those. They didn't have them in the main game. Yeah, so I think what happened was, I think there was a security device that I didn't see.
Oh, really?
That's the only thing I can think of, because I landed light. I'm gonna land over here this time. Yeah, I think it was just around the corner. Yeah, it was that thing right there.
Should possess it.
Especially since it's permanent.
Yeah.
Light up this place. Yeah, it's floating just outside the window.
Sneaky, man.
Yeah.
Long live Daisy!
Rip it up.
Someone's sneaking around. They said.
Oh, shoot.
Think!
Possession makes it really easy to clear a room
Yeah, for sure.
without having to do much work. I'm gonna let you come because I don't know
Yeah,
where you are,
dude.
so.
You do that. Yeah, the guy's voice totally broke when he said pig. There's a vent in here if you wanted to go in it. Sorry, not in here, in that room. Yeah, that one.
Mm.
Oh, it just brings you to the next room? Seriously? Oh. Is this a different floor? Oh. I guess that's again if you didn't have the possession stuff.
Multiple ways about going about the situation. All of them not too difficult.
Yeah. Oh, that's the lunchbox.
I forget how you make Bioshock Infinite more challenging. What are the modes that you can do? Like, enemies wearing a helmet can't be knocked out by a melee sneak attack. Huh. I guess those crates don't count as helmets because I've been doing that
Yeah.
for quite some time now. 1999 mode, which is what? Like reduced health or something? Armored enemies are resistant to damage but are vulnerable to tranquilizer and gas.
No regenerating?
No regenerating yourself, so like the checkpoint goes back to the beginning of the level.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire. Clean this mess up.
I can't tell. Are they being crazy?
I don't know.
Is he helmeted? No? No, he's armored.
Where's this next guy?
Oh, it's a bullet sponge mode, which is not my favorite kind of difficulty ramping.
Oh, there he is, down below. 2, 3, whoa, 4.
I would rather 10 times the baddies instead of a bullet sponge mode. I think that dudes should still go down, like, you know, a headshot should still be a headshot.
I ain't no private dick. Someone else can find her.
You can't hide forever, love.
Go to hospital
Uh,
What the fuck, lady?
now. Surrender! Don't think you can hide from me.
She's still not dead.
no, she's dead. There's new
Okay.
ones. Okay, it's time for a big trap. Apparently that one, he got away from that.
Back here.
I like having them come to me. It's nice.
I'll find her.
Seem to be okay now.
Two of
What?
both sides.
I'm walking around. They can hear.
Oh,
I ain't no private dick. Someone else can find her.
it's got a good ear. Shit.
Still warm. Who's out there?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Damn it. Can't get it back.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue.
Thank you.
I've set the code to 8371.
Love these diaries where they feel they must spill every secret.
It's the year I was born and the year my sister was born.
Oh!
I'll remember it.
No one wants a moldy puppy. Marketing note, no one wants a moldy puppy. The plant peeper. Read the inner thoughts of your houseplant. Marketing notes. No demand for this type of product. Amnesia. Forget everything you know. Marketing note. How do you plan to sell this, stud? That's awesome. I would more vigor. I would use more vigors right now, but I don't
feel like it's what you want to use in this environment?
Well, I feel like I'm worried at the lack of Eve I can find, you know? So, like, I would rather use up ammo than I would want to use anything else, basically.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you didn't check any of the
Something's going on.
Don't think you can hide from me. Someone else can find me.
The dead drop.
Nice.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her. To turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you?
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Don't believe it.
Oh, I love this game.
These are the sea slugs. I've never think I've seen them before. They're cute.
We collect the atom so you can have your powers.
It's the little jingle they made for selling Atom.
That's awesome.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
He gave a code for this particular area, I think, but it doesn't have a code.
Door's
key.
over there, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
I don't know though. It just looked like there might be another door there.
It says to go this way, but I want to explore. Hey. Huh.
No respect.
Someone's sneaking around. I'll find that piggy.
Oh.
That's a really cute hummingbird.
Hummingbirds are fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
It's a really good hummingbird, Dad.
God, I fucking love hummingbirds. It hurts leaving Eve behind.
Yeah. Especially Especially since I've cleared this area out now and I know that I can use some now.
Yeah.
Hair sample in a haystack.
Where's your hair, douchebag?
Oh. A hair
Oh,
douchebag.
No! Why did you just... There's
You
a piece of
just
coin down there.
described a very horrible object.
I don't know want to think about it.
Oh no. Now that you've envisioned it, it exists in some dimension.
Oh god.
That's how transdimensional thoughts work.
Trying to think of something I want to exist. 8371.
Big breast bed.
Oh! Yeah. Lady lay.
8371. That's nice.
Its ability to recover some need based on...
Absorb damage. It gives me a reason to use it. But again, I just don't expect myself to put Elizabeth into the shit like that.
Yeah.
You need to be in a real sticky situation to be wanting to use that plasmid.
Yeah, I feel like stealth is better. God, we still haven't found his hair.
Well, I've been going to the wrong spot. I've just been
Oh! Oh! I understand.
Probably high time for a break. We'll be back after this as we continue onwards and inwards to Fink's Laboratory on Video Games Awesome Live. Bioshock Infinite is awesome. Stay tuned.